Today, we will be exploring the journey of 50 hours in my absolutely amazing hardcore world, including every amazing build project we did leading up to the unfortunate loss of the world forever due to clever hackers. This was an absolutely amazing world, so I hope you enjoy this upcoming adventure as much as I did. But before we start the video, today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends has quickly become my favorite mobile game of all time. With over 80 million downloads, hundreds of champions, and beautiful PC graphics, it's honestly not hard to see why Raid Shadow Legends has quickly risen to become one of the top mobile games of all time. To kick off the new year, there's a new raid update with some cool features like Season of the Forge Pass for all your artificers, and the Plarium Points program where you can earn in-game rewards like a legendary champion. Speaking of champions, there's a whole batch of cool new ones released recently and coming soon, which I can't wait to try. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, use my link in the description to get Champion Tayroll, 200,000 silver, 50 gems, and ancient shards, so you can summon your awesome champion as soon as you start the game. Once you're in the game, come find me under the name JWhisp. Just click the link in the description, and I hope to see you in the game. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can also get some exclusive rewards right now. Lastly, if you've missed it, Raid has also recently added MMA and pro wrestling megastar Ronda Rousey as a new champion. You can get Ronda by simply opening Raid on 7 days before February 20th, and that's all there is to it.
So, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down below to start your epic adventure. Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video.
As some of you may know, we actually had a pretty successful hardcore world until it was deleted by my cat. No, that's not a joke. So, here we have a brand new hardcore Minecraft world. Well, just like with any world, we know what comes first. I went all the way over there just to mine oak wood. I feel like my first trade in Minecraft has to be oak for some reason. It at least shouldn't be birchwood, because birchwood is kind of, Okay, there we go. Full stone tools. A little bit of coal. Alright, let's check out what is over here. Anything good for us in this chest? Okay, I'll take it. Let's head on top of this mountain to get a view of the surrounding area. So, real talk, I'm actually pretty disappointed I lost my last hardcore world. I was having a lot of fun with it, and we were in the middle of some really fun build projects, and we accomplished a lot in that work. It wasn't only my longest hardcore world, but it was probably the most I've accomplished in a Minecraft world yet. But I decided to take a couple weeks to take a step back and make some plans for this new world, and I have some really awesome plans. It's gonna be even bigger and even better. Okay, let's see. We have some sheep, pillager outpost, take you, and you. So, even though I have some pretty awesome plans for this upcoming series, if you guys have anything you want to see me do in this hardcore series, let me know down below. There's a lot of projects I didn't get to last season that I wanted to get to this season, so I might start with those, but if you guys think you have any fun ideas, let me know. My goal for this episode is definitely just to get started with some iron armor, a shield, all of that stuff, and hopefully find myself a village, but if not, make myself a starter house. Okay, I don't want to go to the pillager outpost just yet because I don't want to risk myself. It looks like there's a plains biome over in that direction, so I think I'm gonna head over there. There's just something about starting a brand new hardcore world. The world's a little brighter, the music sounds a little better, and the air smells, well, actually the air smells pretty bad right now because my desk is next to my litter box. But I don't even mind because I'm excited for this brand new world. Sorry, my friends, your sacrifice won't be without purpose. Oh, look at that! A village! I actually haven't been to a taiga village in a long time. Those are pretty rare. Okay, let's check it out and see if they have anything good for us. Personally, I've never been too impressed by Minecraft villages. However, I will admit that taiga villages do have a nice little charm to them. I think they're a lot cuter and look nicer than the normal villages. Something about the dark spruce wood in the snowy wonderland looks really nice, especially with the lanterns everywhere. Boy, we have an iron golem, you know what that means. This is gonna be dangerous. Woo! Okay, I know I only have to build up 3 blocks, but I want to be safe. Okay, there we go. Every piece of, oh, I got 4 pieces of iron from that. I was gonna say every piece counts. Let's also steal a bed and steal a furnace. Perfect. It's honestly pretty sad just pressing F3 and seeing that we're on day 0. My last world we got over day 1000, so it's just kind of a, it just kind of hurts, man, you know? Oh! Hey! Oh my gosh! No! No! I didn't even see the polar bear! He was blending in! Okay. Did we lose him? I think we lost him. Gosh, listen, I'm colorblind, but... Oof, the white polar bear and the white snow, I really didn't see it. Also, it looks like there's another village over there, maybe? Sure, but let's sleep really fast and officially complete our first night in this brand new world. Aw, more food. Ooh, okay, I'm pretty low on health, but I think we found a good cave to check out. Let's start smelting some food first. Okay, I think we should have enough to tide us over for now. So, here's the plan. Before we go back up to the overworld, I want to hopefully leave this cave with, let's see, how much iron do we need? We need 24 for a full set of armor. We already have 2 for a sword, but I'd like 3 more for a pickaxe, and maybe an extra 3 for an axe. So that's about 30 pieces of iron? I think we can do it. Ah, here we go, our first little bit of iron. I'm trying to be super careful right now. The number one reason I lose my hardcore worlds is a creeper sneaking up on me and blowing me up. The number 2 reason is my cat deleting it. Okay, we've already reached half our iron goal. This is gonna be pretty easy, I think. Oh no, we're not going over there. We're not going over there. There's 2 of them? Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, we got really low there. I was worried. I didn't know where to go, and I didn't want to run away or jump and accidentally get punched and take fall damage. Whew, that was scary. I can't lose a hardcore world on day 1. That'd just be too embarrassing. Not that I haven't done it before. Well, there we go. We reached our goal and actually have an extra 3 pieces just to do whatever we want with. Do I go for it? Let's go for it. I also, like, always forget I have a shield and that I could have used that to prevent damage from the zombies. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Oh. I don't have an iron pickaxe. I'm not even gonna worry about making one right now. We'll do it later. For now, I just want to somehow find my way back up to the overworld. Oh, creeper! I don't know where I came from. I think I came from this direction, actually. Yeah, here we go. Oh, did I miss some iron by the entrance? I did. Oh, boy. Oh, are you kidding me? What? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to run away. Okay. What is happening? No way. What? I guess we're just getting extra lucky this episode. This is one of the luckiest starts I've had in hardcore. I feel like normally I would have died in that situation. Oh, here we go. Back on the land. Okay, I want to get back up on top of this mountain and see if there's maybe a good place to build a starter house. And day 2 is completed. Is this another village? Okay, let's check this out. Oh, and another village. And an army of chickens. Oh, look at this. Got some hay blocks, we've got some houses to explore, which means loot and food for me. Until I get a nice food farm going, most of my food in every world just usually comes from me ransacking whatever I can from villages. Hopefully they don't starve to death. I don't know if any of these village houses have chests either. Maybe I'm just out of luck today. Okay, you know what? Here we have the village, and we have a nice forest here with birch wood, oak wood, and then we have spruce wood on top of these beautiful mountains. And so I feel like right around here where I'm circling my compass, this might be a good spot for our starter house. We have access to the village, food, villagers, horses, and if we want to continue building in this area, we can. We might just have to do quite a bit of excavating. Okay, let's just set ourselves up a little camp for now, and while we're doing that, we can start smelting a little bit of iron. So we can just take down some trees in this forest, probably collect mostly oak and spruce wood, and then use that to make ourselves a starter house. And there we go. Oh, perfect. The end of a tree. I wanted to just go through that entire iron axe because it was almost broken anyways, so I figured we may as well use the rest of it. We actually cleared out a good amount of this forest. So I've got like this general outline for the house, and I decided to put it on a platform, but I realized I don't have any sand. So maybe I'll take this iron I smelted and finally make myself some armor, but also maybe I'll make a shovel and try to find some sand somewhere. I feel like I'm pretty far from any potential sand sources, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. But while I'm out, I'll also use my shears to, maybe I'll collect some grass, some flowers, and some leaves so I can decorate my house once I'm done with it. Here's a waterfall, so if this waterfall is flowing into a river, we might have sand? Okay, well, we have some pretty massive ravines here, but there is some sand, thankfully. Okay, now we can go back to house building. Alright, so let's show off where we are with the house. It's at a pretty good place right now, and I'm starting to like it a lot, but I still want to do a bit more with it. After I finished the house, I decided to add a little farm to the side here, and I think it looks really nice. What I want to do, though, is I want to go back down to that river and maybe, hopefully, find myself some clay. I feel like I do like that it's on stilts. The house is on stilts. However, with wood being the base of the stilts, I don't really have room to put flowers, which means that I have to put flowers in flower pots. And we can make that work with flower pots and also using some trapdoors for decoration. It'll make the house look really nice. I just need to be able to get flower pots in the first place. Depending on the type of villages nearby, I might be able to also get some from there. I had to travel to the next river over, but we finally found some. Okay, now the house looks a little more colorful. I feel like for me, with all the wood, it just looks a little too brown. And so adding as many plants as I can really helps makes it more colorful. I also love taking some bone meal and doing some light bone meal around my builds. When you delete the grass and then put bone meal yourself, you often get more flowers than you would naturally, which again just adds to the color and makes it look better. Who doesn't like flowers? Alright, so now that we've got our house set up, I think it's time to do a little bit more mining. Honestly, all these other hardcore Minecraft YouTubers have like fully enchanted diamond armor by the end of episode 1, so I think I at least have to try to compete a little bit. Nah, I really don't care that much. If we don't get full diamond, that's okay. I'm mostly just looking to explore the surrounding caves and see what we can find. Okay. Actually, let's do it. There we go. I just needed the water, honestly. But it also took us down to a nice deep cave. Hey, creepers. Oh no. Oh no. Stay away, please. Okay, we're safe. Alright, let's head down here, but also try to be very careful. Let's see if we can get this lava to go away for a little bit. Okay, we've got some lapis, some iron. Ooh, okay, what's our Y level? Oh, we're at -4. Okay, so there is the potential we'll find diamonds, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get lucky. Ooh, here we go. Our first little bit of gold. Yes. Uh-oh. Now, is there an ancient city nearby? This isn't good. But let's explore a little bit further and see what we find. This could actually be a good source of XP. If we come down here with a hoe and just break this stuff really fast, we can actually get a ton of XP. It's like eerily quiet in this cave right now. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe I should go back home. No, no, no. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Okay. Are we safe? Yep, you know what? I'm getting out of here. We're not gonna deal with that. I don't know if there's if there's a warden nearby, but just in case, we're gonna run away. I could be ballsy and just go for it, but I'd rather play it safe. No, 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 no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. 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 I didn't even see it. So I guess we just aren't allowed to go anywhere lately. And look at this! Is it only one piece? Or do we have more? Ooh, there we go. Our first diamond's beautiful. Look at that. 3? 4? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I know there's skulk here, but I've got an idea. Let's make ourselves a crafting table, and then do a little this. Boom. Now, we can get ourselves obsidian, so when we get back home, we can make ourselves an enchantment table. I think I have some sugarcane, and also there's some cows nearby, but I should have some leather already, so we can get ourselves... No. Aww. Oh, boy. I picked a bad place to set up my base. That scared me so bad. We're just gonna explore for a little bit longer, and then get the heck out of here. Oh! There's an abandoned mine shaft. Okay. Let's grab this diamond first. Oh, I guess we got more than one. Okay, there's definitely shriekers that can spawn wardens, but let's see if there's anything good for us in this mine shaft. We'll check the chests, and then I guess we'll probably make our way out of here pretty fast. Are you kidding me? They even took over the mine shaft. Okay, you know what? I think we should just get out of here. At least go this direction, far away from the all the skulk. Ooh, now this... Oh. I was gonna say this looks a little better, but still has skulk everywhere. Okay, yeah, it's time to leave. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, we're going this way. I don't care. Why are you so fast? Whew. Okay, well, this isn't any better, but it's more manageable. Oh, not the creeper. Not the creeper. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, now wait a minute. Okay, let's let them fight it out while I, you know, casually make some more torches. Skeleton fight. Okay. Now, is this close to my house? Oh, it is pretty close to my house. Looks like we have ourselves a spawner and some music discs. Ooh, and some horse armor. Ooh, you know what that means? Horse armor and saddle. It means we gotta find our way out of here. Okay, so the skeleton spawner's right down there. Let's see, where are we? Maybe we aren't too close to our... There's a village. Is that our village now? Oh, look at that! So the skeleton spawner is basically like right behind our house. So now we have a good source of arrows, bones, XP. I guess I can make an XP farm. It's not the best XP farm, but I mean, it'll work. Okay, so let's do this, this, this. And there we go. Now we've got this. So our 7 diamonds, looks like we're making ourselves a pair of pants. Enchantments. Oh, you know what? I should have made a sword. It's okay. Okay, and we got full protection 1. It's not amazing, but it'll definitely help us survive in this hardcore world. Okay, so now let's see. We've got the saddle. We've got the horse armor. Let's go get ourselves a new friend. Look at this, just for us. Hey, we got our best friend. Okay, let's see if he's a good horse. Are you fast? Nah, he's okay, I guess. Not the fastest, but you know what? I'll take him. I don't usually travel by horse anyways, and I like the way he looks, so he can be our friend for now. I don't think I have any leads. Hopefully I can get some slide balls soon so I can make some. You're too close to my house. Well, that works. Alright, look at him. We got our little friend. Alright, well, now that we have our horse, if you guys have any good name suggestions for this horse, let me know down below. I don't have any name tags just yet, but with all these villagers, I can easily set up a villager trading hall. And we can trade for name tags and name our little friend right here. What do you think's a good name? But there we have it, guys. That is all for episode 1 of Hardcore Minecraft. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like. It really helps me push through the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe for more content if you enjoyed, because I'm really trying hard with this series. I'm putting a lot more time into these videos, not only recording them, but editing them as well. So if you enjoy, make sure to let me know. But that's all for today. My name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all. You guys absolutely killed it with episode 1 of Hardcore, so here we are for episode 2. My goal for this video is to get super rich by making a series of awesome automatic farms, as well as going mining to get ourselves tons of diamonds to get overpowered. So in the last episode, we were doing some mining and we found this skeleton spawner right near our house. So I think it would be a pretty cool idea if we turned it into a farm so we have a good source of XP. Oh, no. Don't you dare blow up my spawner. So I think we should make this a farm to get a good source of XP as well as some arrows and bones. Okay, we've got the main frame dug out, so let's work on making this an actual farm. So this water will bring the skeletons to where we want to defeat them, and then if we dig down enough, the fall damage will hurt them enough that we can kill them in just one hit. Okay, let's close up the farm. Okay, and that should do it. We just have to run away before the skeletons get to us. Oh no. Let them fight it out. Let them fight it out. Oh no, my health. Let's see if I can get them to shoot each other again. Fight. That was too close. I don't like that one bit. Here we go. And one hit kill. Okay, this will be a good source of XP as well as some arrows and bones. Sweet. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we already have our enchantment table, but we need some bookshelves. So that means next we have to make ourselves an automatic cow farm and an automatic sugarcane farm. Luckily for us, we already have 2 cows trapped over here next to the village. So we're just making a really simple entity cramming farm. I forgot cows can't fit in a 1 block wide hole. So let's do this. Okay, you 2 lovebirds, get it on, and then let's get the baby in here. Okay, we got 1 baby, we just need another. So the way this farm works is there can only be 25 entities in a 1 block space like this right here. So all we have to do is get 2 baby cows in there and then start breeding them. As we breed them and have more than about 25, I think it is, the babies will live and the adults will start to die, where we can then collect their drops right down here. All right, next we have to head to the nether so that we can get some quartz to make some redstone devices. All right, let's see if we got a good nether spawn. Ooh, some bones. Not the gas, though. Woo! Can't go fast on the soul sand. Did we get him? No way. Let's see if we got a guest here. So the reason we're here is because for the automatic sugarcane farm, we need some observers and also some comparators, and I think both of them require some quartz to craft. But it does not look like we are near any quartz at all. Oh, we did get a guest here. He's gatekeeping our portal. Whew. Okay, I think about 1.5 stacks should be good enough for a decent sugarcane farm. Okay, I also think I need to get myself some more redstone for the farm, as well as some iron so I can craft some hoppers. Oh! No, 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 no. How'd you not die? There we go. Okay, I don't need a ton of redstone, but probably a couple stacks. I at least want to be able to make a few layers of this farm, so I can get a decent amount of sugarcane, not only for the enchantment table, but also to maybe make a villager trading hall, and I can trade some paper for emeralds. Okay, that's all for this cave, because any further in this cave is going to take me to an ancient city, so I'm going to try to work with what I have so far and see what we can do. Okay, I definitely should have gathered a few more resources, but we should have enough to make at least a pretty small, but working, automatic sugarcane farm. Oh shoot, I totally forgot I needed to make pistons. Man, today is not my day. I can make a few, but I need some more. Okay, let's see if we can get a couple pieces of iron really fast. Okay, so now when the sugarcane grows to 3 blocks high, it should, boom, perfect, and it'll fall in the hoppers once we box this off a little bit. I realized I didn't even need the comparators. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't know, I think I was confusing them with the pistons, but I guess we have some extra comparators if we need them. So normally I would box this off with glass, but I think for now we should be okay, and I'm gonna leave it like this just so I can collect any extra sugarcane that might fall on the grass here and doesn't end up in the chest. Okay, so we've got a skeleton farm, an automatic sugarcane farm, and a cow farm. We're doing pretty good so far. I definitely want to extend this more in the future, but I think I'll wait until after our mining trip, because that should give us all the materials we need to make a few more layers. It's really easy to just extend the farm upwards. Okay, now let's work on getting the second cow for our cow farm. Get in there, and boom! That's all we have to do. I'm also going to put this fence post right on top to prevent any cows from potentially popping out, but there we go. We no longer need these guys. So all we have to do now is breed them until we get a lot more cows. Okay, now that the skeleton, the cow, and the sugarcane farm are taken care of, I have some materials with me, and I think it's time to go on our mining trip. My goal is to just hopefully get a lot of diamonds. That's the main thing I'm looking for. Also some iron for some hoppers for some other farms I want to make, and redstone so I can continue the sugarcane farm. Plus any other valuable ores I can get, I guess. So I'm traveling a little bit further away from my house to hopefully find some cave systems I haven't explored yet, but looks like we've got something fun for us here. Anything good in here? Ooh, our first golden apples. Okay, good. That's good because we're in hardcore and I don't have any apples yet. Look at these massive mountains. I love the Caves and Cliffs update. Everyone, I think we found exactly what we're looking for. Hey. Alright, I guess let's just see how rich this cave can get us. While we're mining, I do want to briefly mention, I just want to say, I really appreciate the crazy support on episode 1. Earlier this year, I was going through a lot of stuff, and I wasn't as consistent on my channel, and my channel really took a big hit. But lately, I've been putting a ton more effort into my videos, and it seems like you guys are really enjoying it, and so it just means a lot to see all the support from you guys. Okay, should I go this way? Or should I go this way? Ooh, we've got an underwater cave. Let's do this direction first. Oh boy, this cave is... Ooh, we have a geode. Okay, sick. This is actually pretty close to our house, so maybe one of the farms we'll make is an automatic geode farm. And you just have to be careful, because there's a lot of bad guys here. Fight each other. Oh, I didn't see him. No, hold on. I didn't see that creeper. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay, I think we're good. Let's get some torches down. I need to make a raid farm soon so I can get some totems. Oh boy, what's our Y level? Okay, we're at 29. Let's try to get... Let's go down here. I know that there's a lot more to that cave we didn't explore, but the main goal of this trip is diamonds. Any other ores are cool, yeah, but I'm really looking for diamonds here. Let's just collect some dripstone while we're here. Maybe we can make ourselves a lava farm. Was this it? Does the cave just end here? Well, I guess it's time to go back to the main cave. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be in luck here. I think the newest best Y level for diamonds is around -56, so I'm just trying to get as low as I can right now. Oh, this cave is a lot bigger than I thought. Diamonds? Oh, it's just lapis. I hate being colorblind. Oh, here's a diamond though. Just a couple, but I'll take it. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're okay. Let's just get up here really fast. I really don't want to leave until I have enough diamonds to make a full set of diamond armor as well as tools, and at least a couple more to repair this pickaxe or make a new one. That skeleton farm won't get us a ton of XP super quickly, however, we can AFK at it for a while, and every so often we can go and breed some cows for the cow farm, and also harvest the sugarcane farm so that we can get the full enchantment setup. I want to end today with fully level 30 enchanted armor and tools. It doesn't have to be perfect, they don't have to be perfect enchantments. I just want like Prot 4 on hopefully a couple pieces, and something like that. Ooh, okay. We have another mine shaft. And another skeleton spawner, okay. We don't need this one. Okay, another geode. I'm not going to mine any of the geode blocks just yet, but I will save the coordinates of all of them. I also am really hoping I at least find one axolotl. I haven't seen any yet. I don't know how effective strip mining is ever since 1.19, so let's go to Y level -56, which seems like a lot of people say is best for diamonds, and just strip mine here for a while and see if we get lucky with anything, but I don't know. I much prefer caving. I have not come across a single ore so far, so this definitely is not the best method. Okay, I'm stopping at my base to stock up on some food and torch materials, and also deposit some of the items we have so far. It's been pretty good so far. We're doing okay. Actually, I will bring my... Let's see. I'll bring everything for another... Actually, we'll just craft another diamond pickaxe. I'm not going to bother repairing one. We can just enchant it, and then when we're ready to give it a level 30 enchantment, we can just disenchant it. Okay, let's go a different direction this time to try to find some caves. I just much prefer caving to just mining. Mining's kind of boring, and at least with caving, I feel like I'm using my brain a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know what? Skulk will give a, Ooh, I wish I had a hoe. Well, Skulk will give a lot of XP, so maybe we'll stay around here for a little bit. Just try to be quiet, as long as... I was gonna say as long as there's no shriekers. But, let's see if maybe there's some diamonds around here. I think there's too many shriekers around here for us to actually ever see anything that's happening, so maybe we should go somewhere else. Alright, so here's where we're at right now. We have 29 diamonds because I wanted enough for a full set of tools and a full set of armor, but I totally forgot that, we already have diamond pants. Plus, we have this pickaxe, which still is not broken, and we have another pickaxe, which we haven't even used yet. So, I think we're pretty good on the diamonds. Time to head back. Alright, all in all, we have all of our diamond tools, our weapons, our armor. Let's also, there we go. The diamond hoe. I only needed this because I needed to, there we go. So now that we've got all of this, let's get everything enchanted to level 30. And once we're done, we have 4 diamonds left over to maybe upgrade something to give it another enchantment. Plus, we have 2 pickaxes to enchant. What is the grindstone recipe? I think I need stone slabs. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I am going to sit at my skeleton farm for a bit and grind some mobs. This will get us tons of bones for bone meal, arrows for our potential bow in the future, and maybe some other goodies. Since our skeleton farm is just over there, this sugarcane farm should be loaded in the whole time, which means we can get sugarcane while we're AFKing at the farm, as well as I think we're close enough to the cow farm that it'll start to grow. I bred the cows again right when I got back from mining, so I'll stop back every like 5 minutes or so to breed some more until we get enough, and hopefully in no time we'll have enough leather and paper for bookshelves. Check on the sugarcane farm. Okay, and let's grab the rest of these blocks so I can breed the cows. Hello, friends. We also may as well just enchant a bow while we're at it. We can actually probably enchant a few bows and see if we can get infinity or at least some good enchantments. I don't think I even need infinity considering just how many bows I have so far. Okay, I think we should finally be at the point where cows start dying. Okay, the sugarcane farm is going really good so far, even though it only has 1 layer. Okay, after what seems like forever, I think we're in a good place. Okay, so in the sugarcane farm, okay, we have about 2.5 stacks, and I've also been breeding quite a bit of cows, so let's see if we have some leather and steak. Oh, we have just under a stack. Hopefully that's enough for all of our bookshelves. Gosh, this farm is annoying. Perfect. We have more than enough bookshelves. Okay, I'm just gonna build this outside for now because I don't really have any place to put it. First, I'm gonna start off with a pickaxe because I feel like a fortune pickaxe is my #1 goal, and pickaxes are the most important to me. Oh, well, we got silk touch, so I'll keep that one, and I guess we'll have to make another diamond pickaxe. Okay, we got 2 efficiency 4 pickaxes. Let's see if we can at least get unbreaking on one of them. Pretty low on XP, but I guess I can just keep grinding at the skeleton farm. Are you kidding me? I guess we'll have to do a lot of grinding. Okay, there we go. I'll keep these 2 for now, and we'll combine them to get efficiency 5. Alright, I grinded skeletons until our sword broke, so let's see if we can enchant a diamond sword now. I made sure to get enough XP to do 2 enchantments just for more fun. Sharpness 3? I'd prefer sharpness 4. Let's see. Protection 3, unbreaking 3, unbreaking 3. Let's also disenchant these pants. I forgot I have to do that and see what they might get. Which one should I take a chance with? Let's do boots. Okay, I'll take it for now. Protection 4, here we go. Oh, no unbreaking? And finally, after getting more iron, the finishing touch, boom. I want to give my armor and tools and weapons custom names, so if you guys have any good suggestions, let me know down below. Unfortunately though, I am all out of diamonds because I had used the last one I had to repair my sword once. But there we go, we're pretty overpowered now. And now for our next farm, I'm gonna need some wood. Okay, now we have to trap some sheep. I'm gonna need their wool so I can make some beds so that we can eventually make ourselves a villager breeder and then a villager trading hall. So for now, I'm not gonna make an automatic farm, I'm just gonna make an easy, simple sheep farm. But pretty soon we will make ourselves an automatic wool farm, one with each color of wool, once we have enough sheep and we have all of the dyes. So let's get you 2 love bugs in here, and boom, there we go. Now that we've got that, I'm gonna breed them as time goes on, and I'm also going to steal all of the wool and all of the beds from this village to use in our villager breeder. Okay, I've got all the beds I can make right now, which is definitely a good amount. Definitely enough for now. And we're going to make an underground villager breeder. The reason we're doing it underground is because that'll make it the easiest to get the villagers inside of it. I don't really care what our villager breeder looks like, but when it comes to the villager trading hall, we'll make that look nice. So I think a good spot is, let's just start digging into the side of this hill right here, and we'll make it right inside of here. Okay, for now, this is a good start, and what I'll do is I'll make a small little farm in there, maybe with like potatoes or something, or I'll start giving them bread and we can breed the villagers. Now, I just have to get 2 and trap them inside of there. I honestly don't think it'll be too hard. The only thing I'm worried about is I'm not seeing many villagers. I think a lot of them have wandered off, but since there are some beds, oh, well, here's some now. Since there are some beds close by to the village, I think they'll hopefully just learn to take on those beds as their own, and maybe automatically enter the breeder by themselves. Here we've got 1. Oh, there's 2. Okay, we've at least got 2, so we're good. Alright, so I should be able to do this, and hopefully... Yes! There we go! Okay, we've got 3 villagers now, so this should be a good spot. As the wool farm expands, I'll expand this tunnel a lot to add more beds, and then we'll have villagers for anything we need. I eventually want to make a villager trading hall soon, as well as an iron golem farm, and we're probably going to need villagers for both of them. Okay, so now with all of our upgrades to the farm, they should be able to just farm these potatoes by themselves and breed to create however many villagers we have beds. I'll eventually try to fill up these last few rows, and that should give us enough villagers for everything we want to do. But if we need to expand it, we can just continue digging into the mountain. My house is getting much too filled with chests. I'm gonna need a storage room soon. But I think that should be a good size for the sugarcane farm. I just wanted to add a few more layers, and I like how it turned out. This should definitely get me enough sugarcane for the time being. While we're just doing stuff around our house and AFKing, we'll slowly get sugarcane, which we can eventually use in the future once we get a villager trading hall, get ourselves tons of emeralds. But our main emerald source will probably be from a raid farm. Okay, there's one more thing I want to do. In episode 1, we actually found a pillager outpost not too far away from the spawn, so I want to see if we can go raid it. Plus, I want to scout out the area to see if it'll be a nice area to make ourselves a raid farm nearby, so that we can get ourselves unlimited totems and emeralds in the future. Okay, I came all the way back to the spawn of the world, and I see it. Preferably, I think we want a pillager outpost close to a pretty large ocean, but this still might work. It's just easier and more efficient to build a raid farm on top of an empty ocean rather than land. Okay, cool. Here we go. I really just want to raid the chests, see what's in there, and then get out. Also, if there's any LAs, that'd be cool. And, okay, we got Fire Aspect 1, which is actually pretty good. I'll take it. But that's about it. Is there no more pillagers? I hear one, but I don't see any. Oh, there they are. Well, I was gonna say that this was a bit of a letdown because it's not a good location for a pillager outpost for our raid farm, and also, it didn't really have the best loot. However, we did get one good outcome out of this. This is the first azalea tree I've seen. Let's take a screenshot of the coordinates. This means that there's a lush cave underneath here, and hopefully we'll have some good chances of getting an axolotl. So we'll definitely have to come back here. Remember 12 seconds ago when I said this pillager outpost wasn't near an ocean? I think I lied. Except we do need to find a spot in the ocean that's 7 chunks away from all land. So we can do that when we make the farm. But this is definitely going to be a good location. And once we have our elytra, it'll be super easy to get back and forth. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Thankfully, I didn't get bad omen on that raid because I didn't even bring milk. But anyways, my friends, that is all for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want to see me do in this series coming up, let me know down in the comments below. I'm always looking for new, exciting, and fun ideas. But thank you guys for the awesome support on the series so far. My name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Today, we're taking on a gigantic project. We are going to transform this entire mountain into a massive corrupted nether portal. With lava, tentacles, death and decay everywhere, it's going to look awesome. This project took over 100 in-game days to complete, but it was super fun to take on, so I hope you guys enjoy. So, let's go over the plans for this nether portal. So, my starter house is just on the other side of these mountains. But right here, we have a nice big mountain face. And so I think what would be really cool is if inside of the mountain here, we sort of hollowed it out and made an Oblivion Gate from the Elder Scrolls style nether portal, but also making it sort of like the portal from Stranger Things to the other side, where we have this sort of like corruption seeping out, and it looks like the nether is spreading to the overworld. I'm thinking I'll make a big land bridge right in the middle here, and then on either side, maybe some big lava moats, but I'm not 100% sure. I have a plan in my head, but I'm pretty much just gonna wing it. So let's get rid of these trees to get a better view of the terrain. Well, that took a decent amount of time, but on the bright side, I will never need to get wood again. So, here's what we're looking like. I probably will need to cut down some more trees in the future, just some more on the sides, but I just wanted a general view of the terrain. So, since the nether is a pretty dead and lifeless and corrupted place, I think it makes sense for us to now take out all of the grass and maybe all of the dirt from this area, just to see what it looks like dead. I think it would be really nice if we just had mostly stone, and then once we have that, I can go back afterwards and add in a little bit of dirt here and there. Uh-oh. Alrighty, so it's looking pretty good so far. I'm definitely going to be taking more grass and dirt out in the future, but I just wanted to sort of get a good scale of what the mountain looked like underneath all the dirt. So now what we're going to do is just a bit of landscaping. I'm going to cut out the first few layers of the face of this mountain, and then also maybe smooth out some of this stone and make it look a little nicer and less messy. Stone isn't going to be the permanent ground, but I'll at least try to get a good shape that I like. Alright, and there we go. So right around here, as you can see, I made this little land bridge that sort of goes over the river, and I think I'm still going to expand it a bit more on each side, but this was just a good starting point. And then all this stone you see will eventually be replaced with many different blocks. Stone is just the base I'm starting with, and then right here's the sort of outline for where the portal will be. The portal will be about right where I'm standing right now, and then the inside of this I'll hollow out a bit more, and we're actually going to create a bit of the nether inside of this giant mountain here. I think it'll look really cool to look through the portal, and it'll make it look like you could almost see the nether on the other side. I also did work on creating one smaller little lava pool, and this required a lot more lava than I thought. And we're going to need a ton of lava. But thankfully, with dripstone, we can now make lava farms. And we also got a decent amount of iron from hollowing out some of this mountain and the surrounding area. So, let's make ourselves a lava farm. Okay, the moment of truth. If I did this correctly, I should be able to place one cauldron here, push a button here, and yes, the loop starts. So with this loop now, I should be able to just stand here, hold right click, and my inventory, oh, I've just got a shield. And my inventory is full, so what'll happen is these cauldrons will fill up with lava. I will eventually get enough lava in one of them that it can fill up a lava bucket, and the lava bucket, since I don't have room in my inventory, will just get shot out and should go into this chest. Yes! And then I've got a hopper or a dropper next to me, dropping buckets every time I get a new lava bucket. So, if I just hold right click for a while, after no time, we should have pretty much our entire inventory in this entire chest filled with lava, given that I have enough buckets, but I have a lot of iron, so I'm not too concerned. This is actually a really cool farm. I'm glad they added dripstone into this game. Alright, sweet. So, now that we've got the lava farm going on, what we can do now is, I think, first I want to expand this land area a bit more with some more stone, and then also create ourselves some lava moats on either side, as well as I'll probably periodically place random blocks of lava to sort of fit the vibe a bit better. But to get the stone we need to continue this land area, I'm gonna need to hollow out more of this mountain. What we do have completed is the actual portal. So what we're gonna do now is light it so that we can actually head to the nether and, oh, look at that, and collect some blocks for the inside of the mountain right there. Just things like glowstone, maybe nether brick, netherrack, stuff like that, a lot of blocks, and we'll also need some of them to decorate the outside of the portal to sort of showcase the nether seeping into the overworld. I don't like the Soul Sand Valley. Oh, but we're close to a Crimson Forest. Cool. So I'm not really sure what I'll need, so I'm just gonna gather like a ton of nether resources, like all the different types of resources, and it should be good enough for me. This build is really starting to come together now that I have the frame pretty much done. I can start doing a lot of the decorating work, which I'm super excited for. Really, the only thing stopping me from completing this project sooner is I'm having to take frequent breaks for my hands. The amount of blocks I've mined and placed in the past 2 days working on this is insane. So, my hands deserve some breaks. Okay, I've got a good amount, so what I'm going to do now is head back and start decorating the area and see what it looks like. And if I need to grab some more blocks, I can always come back here and get more. I'm definitely going to focus on the look of the crimson biome more than anything else, because I think the reds will really help get the sort of like evil, corrupted look that I'm going for with this build. Okay, look how cool this looks from a distance. Okay, well, maybe it doesn't look that cool yet, but it'll look really cool soon. I think this is like prime real estate for the nether portal too, because eventually I'm gonna have these mountains sort of filled up with villages. Since we have a village over there, and another one over there, I'm gonna sort of connect them all and just make a giant kingdom. Okay, so let's see this inside area. I think this inside isn't quite big enough for me, so let's hollow it out a bit more. That's better. I just wanted to give myself a little bit more space, and also I used the stone to sort of outline a less unnatural looking space. Instead of being so structured, I wanted the stone formation to look a bit random, but most of this is going to be replaced with netherrack, so let's get with decorating the inside of this area. Okay, so at this point, I'm pretty satisfied with how the inside of the portal looks. I definitely was not going to fill this entire game up to look like the nether, so I just created some artificial walls. I used lava for every light source I needed, hung some vines and put string underneath them so they would stop growing, and I think it looks pretty good. I also really enjoy how there are a few zombified piglins. I think some are trapped on the other side of the wall, but I'm just gonna let them keep spawning and populate the area because it's really fitting. I had enough materials for the most part, but I hugely underestimated the amount of netherite I needed, which required me to go back to the nether a few times, mine netherite, and then repair my pickaxe, but thankfully, it's got mending. But in terms of the crimson blocks, I'm pretty much out. So now I think what the plan is we're going to head into the nether and grab some more crimson blocks, as well as see if we can find ourselves a nether fortress. I think I'm going to have a lot of the nether fortress blocks and crimson blocks sort of coming out of the portal here, almost like tentacles like reaching out of the portal, trying to escape to the overworld. And then also, right near the portal will probably be a series of nether blocks, like netherrack and crimson nylium, stuff like that. But as we go farther out, I just want it to look more like a wasteland, sort of dead, desolate. I'm thinking maybe deep slate, cobbled deep slate, stone, cobblestone, things like that. I might add some campfires around for some smoke. I think it'll look really cool. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot about gold armor. Oh boy. Why are you all ganging up on me? Shouldn't you be trying to take out the hoglin? I am going to need a lot of this nether wart block. Alright, it is time for a big moment. I've repaired all my tools, and in these chests, I've gathered pretty much any block I could ever want to build this. Ooh, our piglin army is coming along nicely. I might need some population control on these guys, though. I don't want it to get too out of hand. So I think what the best plan is first, let's transform the mountain to look how we want. And then afterwards, we will do the sort of corrupted nether portal look. Okay, so after a very long time, here is where we are at. I'm actually a fan of this. I really like it. Again, it's not a super beautiful build, but that's not the point. I really like the look of this here. The only thing I might change is I might go through in the future and change more stone for coarse dirt to sort of show that this area used to have some life, used to have some soil, but not anymore. But wow. I really think this turned out good, and it's going to look even better once we're done with the portal, because the portal is going to be the main centerpiece of this. I also think I might spread out the nether bit a bit more, as in like out here I might place some more netherrack and soul sand and stuff like that, but it looks really nice. As you can see, we've got the block palette on the ground, but also I decided to go for these smokestacks quite frequently around here, and it looks really good. The way I did this was I dug down 3 blocks, I placed a hay block, a campfire, and then some type of stone wall above it. Normal campfires, the smoke will go up about 8 blocks, but if you put hay underneath the campfire, the smoke will then go up 15 blocks, which is how I got some variance in the height of the smoke. Almost gives me a bit of a volcano vibe, but once we have the portal done, it'll look awesome. So, let's try to do the portal. This is gonna be tricky. You see, I really should have gotten my elytra before this, because scaling this mountain just to make more netherrack spread across here is taking a long time, or at least maybe I should have gotten scaffolding, because I've been doing this for like 3 hours. It looks good. I just have lost my sanity. It's also hard because I'm sort of just trying to randomly place this, and I have no idea if it looks good. I don't know if it looks good until I go down to the front. Okay. So, after a long time, I'm pretty happy with where we are at right now. So, this is the current stage of the build. To be honest, I'm mostly just happy that I'm pretty much done, because half my footage I just recorded isn't even usable, because the amount of time I had to spend redoing these tentacles was insane. But thankfully, I watched a video by a YouTuber, Trixie Blocks, and he had some cool nether portal designs, and so I got a little bit of inspiration from him for the portal. I didn't continue the tentacles inside though, because this is supposed to just be like the nether. I don't know. You can't really tell. The only thing I want to try out now is I want to go back to my base, because I should have some glass left and also some different dyes from all the flowers around here, and I want to see how different shades of stained glass will look in the portal. I might have to move the portals itself back 1 block, but you know, it'll be worth it. The hardest part though was truthfully scaling this mountain and trying to get netherrack everywhere. That was Yeah, I'm traumatized. I think stained glass is a good idea. If I put the stained glass directly in front of the portal and switch up some of the colors, I really like the effect that gives. I don't know, I'm a fan. I was messing around with stained glass. I did some gray to sort of emulate the fog effect that you can create with it. But this, I'm a fan of this. Let me know what you guys think down below. So I'm fairly satisfied with where we're at right now, but I still feel like this build is just missing that oomph it needs. You know what I mean? It just needs a little bit extra. So I think what I'm going to try to do right now is make another one of these little like tentacles coming out of this lava pool here. I think that would look really cool, and I'll make it sort of like bridge over this area. Might add another smaller lava pool here and do the same thing. I'll see how it looks. Okay, I think that looks really good. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is make a smaller one out of this lava pool. See how that looks, and maybe I'll add, as I was saying, maybe I'll add one more somewhere else around here. I wonder what day we're on. So this video started on day 70 something. Oh, we're on day 162. This build in itself has pretty much been a 100 days video. Alright, so the tentacles coming out of the lava I think was a really good touch. I think it looks super cool. What I also did was did some more slab work, adding some lower areas within around here, and also adding some slightly more lava pools and adding slabs around the lava pools. I think this whole build is starting to really come together. I think the best thing for me to do is just keep making these small additions here and there and small changes just to make this come alive, because it's looking really good so far. Also, yes, I can actually access the nether. I have a little thing right here, and this is my little... This is my actual portal, these 2 blocks. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pretty much go through all of my chests, just look at the blocks I have, and also look at this build and see if I can find or think of anything that I might be able to add or change to make this a little better. Alright, so with some minor last minute touches, this is the finished product. This was by far one of the largest build projects I've taken on. Just all the mining and placing blocks I had to do. It took well over 25 hours to complete. Although I might have given myself carpal tunnel, it's definitely worth it because I thought this turned out pretty cool. This is also the exact vibe I was going for, so I'm a fan of it. Oh yeah, I really like how it looks from a distance, especially with all the smoke coming out. But there we go, we have finished our nether portal transformation. If you guys enjoyed, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really does help me out, and I've been putting a lot of time into these videos. But that's all for today's episode. My name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Today, I have a question. My question is this. If we were to go to the end and raid 100 end cities, just exactly what kind of loot would we get, and how overpowered would we become? So today, let's answer that question. We're going to gather all the supplies we need, we're going to head to the end, we're going to defeat the Ender Dragon, and then finally we are going to raid 100 end cities and see how much loot we get. I really have no idea how long this is going to take, so let's get started. First, we are going to go to the nether, because I need some blaze powder. Okay, so it's 16 blaze rods, that means 32 blaze powder, so I think that should definitely be enough. I really don't think I'll need slow falling potions, so I'll just bring some building blocks with me and some water buckets. I'll probably be good with that. I'm also going to bring some wood so that we can make some shulker boxes while we're raiding, and we can put our loot in the shulker boxes so that our inventory doesn't fill up too fast and we don't have to make a bunch of trips. But I've got no idea where our stronghold is, so I guess we're going this way. You know, I've played Minecraft as like my full-time job for about 5 years now, but even though I've become really good at defeating the Ender Dragon, I still get nervous every time I do it, especially when I'm in hardcore. This world has been going really great so far, and I don't want to mess it up. Oh, I passed it. So I guess the stronghold actually isn't too far from my house because we're not that far away. I'm getting a little nervous. I don't know what I got myself into. With my last video, I basically gave myself carpal tunnel, and I have no idea how long this video is gonna take either. Okay, we're close. We're close. I wonder if it's just inside of this big mountain? I bet that's probably it. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So here we are. Do we see any stronghold? Oh. So here's the interesting thing. I've never seen this happen before, but I wonder if it has to do with these giant caves. These Eyes of Ender were constantly taking me like right over there where this big source of water is coming from, and I couldn't find the stronghold anywhere. But continuing to search through the cave, if I go just over here, we see the stronghold. So I wonder if the game thinks the stronghold is somewhere that the stronghold actually isn't? I don't know. Oh, of course, none of the eyes are filled in already. There we go. Alright, well, we know the drill. It's time to defeat the dragon. Well, I didn't land it, but at least I survived. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so close. And there we go. Ah, yes, give it all to me. Here we go. Let's grab this. Okay, sweet. So now that we have the Ender Dragon finally defeated, we can start looking for end cities. And it's definitely going to be a slow ride, but once we actually get in Elytra, it should be pretty easy. Plus, the end is a really nice place to crank up your render distance, and it doesn't really cause too much lag for me. I should have maybe brought myself some fireworks, but I don't think it'll be too bad without them. I think as long as we use our Elytra off a pretty high point, we'll be okay. But you know what? No, scratch that. I'm gonna bring some fireworks with me. I have enough sugarcane and paper, but I don't think I have much gunpowder. Maybe like only a stack, if that. Maybe a little less, a little more, but I'll make what I can. Oh, one stack of gunpowder actually got me a lot more fireworks than I thought. All right, let's head back. All right, video editor. My video editor is just me in the future. Can I please get a counter? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm basically just going to search for end cities. And once we get in Elytra, we'll fly around for them instead. Oh, looks like our first one's pretty close. But we're going to raid 100 end cities. The most I've ever raided in a world is probably like 4 or 5. So this should be pretty fun. I also have absolutely no idea how long this is gonna take, so I'm praying. And today is my lucky day. Look! This one has a ship. Our first end city right by where we spawned. Yes. So I'm not going to care about necessarily raiding every single thing from every single end city. I'm only really gonna take the valuable things, the important things. Not every single item, but I am going to take more than I really need because I just kind of want to see what I can get. I want to see how overpowered we can become. All the crazy richnesses, the crazy amounts of wealth we can acquire from raiding this many end cities. All right, here we go. Going for our first end city. All right, my first chest of many. Let's get him. No! And here's our first beautiful Elytra. Ooh, here we go. My inventory is already full. I need to make some shulkers. I actually just need to keep the crafting table. I didn't even need wood because I'm gonna get chests pretty easily. Oh, this is gonna make my life so much easier. All right, first end city down. Time to look for another one. And that didn't take long at all. I wonder how many Elytras we're gonna have by the end of this. Ooh, this one's got a lot of diamonds. Oh my gosh. What? Ugh, I really wish you could put shulker boxes inside of shulker boxes. Okay, wait. End city. End city, end city, end city. Okay. Off to the next one. I wonder if it's always gonna be this easy or if we're just getting lucky. I also forgot about the dragon heads. I've got a question. What is this guy doing right here? What are you doing? How'd you get? I can't even hurt him. He's invincible. He exists because I can't fly through him, but what? How is this real? I'm so confused. I can't even hurt him. my gosh, this end city's huge. Alright, so, not very organized here, but this is the total loot from 10 or 11 end cities. One of the two. Let's see, total we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 elytras, actually, which is pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure I did raid 11 end cities because there was only one end city that did not have a ship, which for me is pretty rare. I don't know the chances of an end city spawning with a ship, but I've searched hours for some before, and all I needed to do was already have an elytra and turn up my render distance, and it's pretty easy. So we've got 10 down, 90 more to go. Except I've got a bit of a plan for going about this, and also being more organized in the process. What I'm going to do is make myself different shulker boxes for different categories. So we have helmets, chestplate, leggings, boots, swords, and then I'll do tools in one chest. And then we'll have one for elytras, one for dragon heads, and one of these we'll use for ores. And I think that's all the categories. There's also like seeds and food and other random stuff in the chests, but I don't really care about those. Alright, I've gotten all the materials. I also will probably run out of firework rockets before this video ends because this is all I've got. But I'm gonna make it last for now because I know we're gonna need to make more trips back here eventually to fill up our chests when our shulker boxes get full. Alrighty, so here's everything we have after officially raiding 20 end cities. I decided to lay out a bunch of chests here and sort of organize every chest to have its own specific item or group of items, and I actually have a lot more than I thought from 20 end cities. Things are kind of looking crazy. I also didn't consider that I'd get this many ores, which is going to be really nice for some of the upcoming build projects I have. All of these chests are empty, but they're just here just in case I need them in the future. We are 20% done. It's taken a decent amount of time, but I'm really excited to just get this done, and honestly, I'm having a little bit of fun with it. Here's the thing though. I need firework rockets. So I want to make everything I need to make firework rockets. The two materials you need are paper and gunpowder, and we've already got this pretty okay sugarcane farm, which has a decent amount of sugarcane in it. So what we need now is a gunpowder farm. So really fast, let's find a nice flat area and get some materials and make ourselves like a low scale gunpowder farm that we can just AFK at a bit to get some gunpowder. Alright, so we've got the farm. If we come down here, the creepers have a little place where they will be taken care of, and their drops will come in here. I pretty much just have to create a platform 120 blocks in the sky, AFK for a while, and we should have more than enough gunpowder. Ah yes, unlimited fireworks. This is gonna be nice. Now it's time to just keep going back to the end and getting ourselves tons of end city loot. Alright, so let's do a little bit of a progress update. Currently, we're on day 276. At first, I was on a roll, but at this point, I feel like if I look at one more end city or hear one more shulker scream at me, I'm gonna throw up. But we must go on. Let's go over everything we have after officially raiding 60 end cities. I'm really making some good progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, armor, we are going to have pretty much enough armor to last us forever. what I'll probably do is combine a lot of these pieces of diamond armor and see what we can get at the end. Our armor right now is pretty much perfect for the most part, but yeah, we'll see. I also didn't realize how much gold we would be getting from these end cities, which is pretty insane. You know, the diamonds and iron are cool, but gold, I'm really happy about. It seems like I'm able to raid just about 10 end cities before my shulker boxes start to fill up, which actually I feel like is a pretty nice number. Although I do need some more firework rockets, so I might have to do some AFK. I'm just really excited to see, truthfully, how overpowered and rich we can get after we raid a total of 100 end cities, because it's gonna be pretty insane. And we'll have to figure out what to do with all of our loot. Nice. Ah, that's better. Alright, let's get these firework rockets made and then get back to the end, I guess. I'm starting to have to fly really far away just to find some end cities, but I'm just going in different directions each time. Truthfully, with 32 render distance, if you put your render distance up all the way, it is not hard to find end cities at all. Sometimes I'll have to travel a tiny bit, but it seems like after 1 or 2 firework rockets shot, you know, I'll fly far enough to find some more end cities. It's not that difficult. Alright, so let's take a look at what's going on. As of right now, I have officially raided 90 end cities. That means that we only have 10 more, which should only be one more trip to the end. So, let's see what's going on. As of right now, I have officially raided 90 end cities. This means that we only have 10 more, which should hopefully only be one more trip to the end, and then we're good to go. This has honestly been quite the crazy journey, but I'm just excited to see how it ends because we have gotten so rich so far from this, and we're only going to collect more as we finish raiding these end cities. This was a really fun project to take on, but I'm ready to be done here. Let's fly back to the stronghold and finish this thing. Okay, we're nearing the end of our adventure. We've officially raided 95 end cities, which means we only have 5 more to go. Okay, anything good in here? Okay. Truthfully, at this point, I am so sick of these shulkers. If I never see one again my entire life. Ugh. Okay, this one's 98, I think? We've got to be close. Okay, I think this is 99. That one will be 100, hoping? Oh, I'm just so happy to be almost done. Oh, okay, let's just get through this. On the bright side, I will never need an elytra ever again. I don't even think I have to enchant them with mending because we don't even have to worry about it. All right, here we are. Well, I think it's the final end city. I have not been doing a good job keeping track because my brain's kind of fried, but I think this is the last one. Like, what is some of this loot? It's so good. And with that, we have officially looted 100 end cities. I just need to find. Oh, here it is. Can I fly through? Oh, perfect. And boop. Okay, so let's get everything organized and just see how much loot we have after officially raiding 100 end cities. Alright, so this is actually crazy. Here we have every single item we got from looting 100 end cities. We have just about 2 chests of enchanted iron and diamond helmets. Same for the chest plates. Leggings, a bit more. It was a lot easier to get leggings. And boots, I also got a lot of. Tools were the one that surprised me. I lumped tools and weapons together, and we have 4 full double chests. Plus those filled up, and I didn't have any more chests on me, so I used the rest of this shulker box. Over here, we have all of the little, like, special items we got, and I wonder how many elytras we have. Okay, we have exactly 51 elytras, which means just over half of all of the end cities we looted had elytras, which is actually pretty crazy because I thought the chances to get an end city with a ship was lower than that, but maybe we got lucky. And then, of course, we have the ores chest, which, man, 5 stacks of diamonds. This is this is my favorite part. I honestly didn't expect this many ores or tools, but I'm definitely really happy. And now we have pretty much any enchantment we could want on any piece of armor or any weapon or any tool. And with that, raiding 100 end cities in hardcore Minecraft is officially completed. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next video. I am in desperate need of a raid farm. Everybody keeps yelling at me because I don't have any totems. What can I say? I wear different colored socks, I eat sushi on a regular basis, and I temporarily dropped out of college to play Minecraft full time. I like taking risks, but I know that I probably should be playing it safe and using a totem. And thankfully, fairly close to our base, we have the perfect spot to do it. Right here we have a pillager outpost, and then right next to it, we have this huge expanse of ocean, which is perfect to build a raid farm right in the middle of. Plus, look how cool this whole area looks. These cliffs are really awesome to look at. So, let's go grab the materials we need. Okay, we've got all of our materials, so let's go build this farm. Honestly, I should have built this raid farms one of the first things I did in this world, but I just didn't, because I'm a little dumb sometimes. Thankfully, we've survived so far, and all we have to do is make it through this video without a totem, and we'll be okay. So, I remember that we're going to want to make this 7 chunks away from all other pieces of land. So what we can do is just set our render distance to 7, and then just go to an area where there's no land. And it seems like that was right around here. Okay, that was easy. Let's first check out this little structure over here. Let's see if these have any good loot for us. No. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot a bed. Alright, well, let's make a raid farm. Okay, so at this point, the raid farm should pretty much be completed. We just need to get a villager right up here. I think I'm just gonna fly around for a little bit and see if there's a villager closer than the one right next to my base, but if not, we're gonna have to do some annoying things. And by annoying things, I mean create some sort of crazy long roller coaster or ramp for me to ride a villager in a boat all the way to this place. I don't know. It's not gonna be fun. And of course, we have 2 biomes right next to each other where villages don't spawn. Oh, well, we have a woodland mansion right next to spawn? I had no idea this was here. Okay, I mean this isn't the villager we need, but this is still pretty cool that this is here. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to move our villager a couple 100 blocks away. Okay, I wonder if we have a straight path through these 2 giant mountains here, all the way to the ocean. Let's see. Okay, it takes us close. We just have to go all the way over here and then all the way over there. That's not too bad. Okay, well, I realized that I don't even have to create this dirt path all the way to the farm. I just need to get the villager in the water. Anything good for us? And so what we can do is just help the villager travel by boat all the way along this dirt path until we get him to the water, and then we only have to create a small little walkway for him to find his way to the composter we have next to our farm. Basically, we need the villager so that Minecraft considers that area a village, and so once we have the bad omen effect and enter it, you know, it'll start a raid. And so they went, traveling all the way from the village to the ocean. There, the villager would live out his days as a worthless farmer. Oh, please work, please work. Ah, yes, there we go. We've got him. Alright, I guess I have to just hope the villager comes up here? I don't even know if he can. I might have to fix this a little bit. Come on. Okay. No, go. Come on, do it. Do it. Yes. Okay, go, go, go. Oh, we got him. You idiot. Okay, so now to test if I actually did all this right, and it works, we have to get the bad omen effect. Okay, well, flying over here, a raid starting, so I think we did it right. Okay, I see it. I see it happening. Uh-oh. Did I do it right? I might have to make that a little bigger. But this looks like it worked. Maybe let's fix this part a little bit. If I raise these walls up a bit, I think this will be enough. All right, let's see if that works. At least the farm is working. That's the good part. And look at all the totems we have already. Oh, beautiful. We're not gonna have to worry about this ever again. And almost a stack of emeralds. This is crazy. I love having looting 3. Okay, this time it seems like the villagers were able to stay inside. Good, good, good. Oh, okay, it's just happening again on its own. Also, the reason we have these boats here is it helps sort of defend against Vexes spawning. And even if they can spawn, if we have these boats around us, it helps protect us from getting hit by them. So now what we can do is get ourselves Hero of the Village and also build ourselves a giant... Oh, look at all the Vexes in the boats! Build a giant villager trading hall and use all of the crazy amounts of emeralds we have just from a couple raids. And get pretty much any item we want. At least that can be traded from villagers. And there we go. This was pretty easy. I mean, it took a long time, but it's worth it. So then, do I just go down here and go back up again and it starts? Oh, beautiful. I'm just gonna do this for a little bit and get some totems. This also doubles as a really nice XP farm. What I think we'll have to do is keep a double chest up here with some milk buckets so that I can pretty much end this whenever I want. And just from a few minutes, I pretty much have more totems and more emeralds than I will ever need. This is gonna be really handy when we try to make some beacons in the future. Emerald beacons will definitely be the go-to. I'm finally rich enough to have the totem shulker. I guess I should probably destroy this giant dirt thing now. Why do I torture myself? You know what? We can do this another time. Well, since we have access to so many emeralds now, why don't we just make ourselves a full emerald beacon? So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna head into the nether in our awesome giant nether portal. We're gonna defeat some wither skeletons to get enough wither skeleton skulls to make a wither. We're gonna defeat the wither and use that wither star to make ourselves our first beacon. And also, we'll do enough raids at the raid farm to get enough emeralds to make a full emerald beacon. And by that point, we should also have enough totems so that we pretty much will never have to use that farm again because we'll have so many totems and we'll be so overpowered. Nothing's gonna kill us. Thankfully, I have looting 3, so this won't take too long. Now I just have to remember where the nether fortress was. Oh, well, I was digging down to, make a little tunnel to defeat the wither, and looks like I found something else instead. So, let's get out of here. Okay, let's do this. If you haven't used this tunneling method to defeat the wither, where you create this 2x1 tunnel and just hit the wither's tail, I really recommend it. I've done challenges before in hardcore where I will defeat the wither with no armor at all, just because I feel so confident that this makes the fight so easy. But be careful because it can also take away some of the fun. Come on. There we go. Alright, so... Okay, sweet. We've got ourselves the beacon. So now let's just head to the raid farm and get tons of emeralds. I don't know why my luck is so bad, but last time I literally had to defeat these guys for like 20 minutes before I was finally able to get a raid captain so I could get the bad omen effect. So, an interesting little fact about bad omen. It seems like not a lot of people know this, but there's actually different levels to bad omen, starting off with bad omen 1, and I think going up all the way to bad omen 5 or 6. Pretty much each time you get bad omen, the bad omen level raises. And bad omen changes it so that the higher the level of bad omen you have, the more waves in a raid there are, and I think also the harder the raid is. And for a raid farm, since you're doing tons of raids, it's probably more beneficial to collect a higher bad omen level. Okay, let's see what kind of loot we get from a really high bad omen level. Oh my gosh, look at this! All of them just spawning all at once. Oh my gosh! What? Look at them go! This is insane. Oh no, the Vex is everywhere. I gotta get back down here. I don't know how the Vex has caught me on fire, but I almost just died there. I think I think I need to create an item sorting system so I can sort of get the junk out of here because I don't really care about all of this. Ah! What is going on? Did I mess up the farm or something? What? Good thing I have unlimited totems. Oh, so that's what's happening. He's trying to get me. Well, maybe it's from me flying up constantly, trying to disrupt the raid. Maybe I should stop trying to do that. From one raid alone, I'm getting like over a stack of emeralds. This is insane. I'm gonna go down here and create a little area with a crafting table and chests, just so I can store all of my emeralds. Well, we're already at 42 emerald blocks. This is insane. We're almost there. There we go. And there we go. Our full emerald beacon. That actually didn't take too long. Alright, now that we've got so many totems, there's something I've been wanting to do. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's pop on the totem, and then I made some night vision potions. So there's a lot of unique loot within these ancient cities that I actually want to loot. Swift Sneak is by far one of the most useful enchantments that I think Minecraft has ever released. Swift Sneak is great not only because you can raid these ancient cities faster, but also when you're... Ooh, okay, we're good. But also when you're building and sneaking with Swift Sneak so that you don't fall, you can build so much faster. I'll keep some firework rockets in my hotbar just in case we need to fly away quickly. Okay, I don't think flying takes up that much, makes that much noise, so let's see if we can just... That didn't work. Okay, we're gonna quickly open this chest, and then we're gonna run away. So I think with these screechers you have 3 strikes, and then you're out, which means I think you're allowed to alert them 3 times before a warden actually spawns. Oh, that one definitely did it. I don't hear a warden spawning. Maybe we got lucky. Now, I know there's a lot of things I could have brought with me to make this whole thing easier, like snowballs and wool and all that stuff, but you know what? I just wanted to brute force it. We've got enough totems that I don't think we're gonna die. Let's actually get some extra in our inventory, just in case. Uh-oh. You see, that one did it. That one did it. Okay, yep. Yep, okay. Nope, I failed. We're gonna have to go away. Sorry. We should be safe over here. I'm really excited for the coming updates to see what they do with ancient cities, and also, like, I feel like it's pretty much confirmed that this is going to be a portal of some sort, so I'm really curious to see what they do with it. Let's fly around and look for some chests. Aw, come on. I'm not very good at this. See, even opening a chest makes noise, so even if I use wool, it still makes noise. The only real thing I can do to prevent that from happening is to place wool around, like, literally the entire chest, which I don't know how realistic that is, but I don't know. Let's try it out. I don't think the sound of placing wool will trigger a shrieker, but I'm not sure. Oh, no. I don't like this. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Let's just break the chest and get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, I want that book. Okay. Sorry, Warden. See ya. Oh, that was too close. I didn't like that one bit. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. What did we get? We got Power 4, Swift Sneak 1. We do have a Swift Sneak 3 book, which is honestly pretty much all we need. So I don't care about Swift Sneak 1. Sharpness 3, I don't need... Oh. I can't drop items either. You know what? Maybe we should just make noise. Maybe that'll be the easier way to... Hey, bestie. Maybe that'll be the easier way to go about this. I can get out of here faster. He's just chilling up here. Like, what is he doing? Hey, dude. Look at him. Look at him, big stupid. Thinks he knows where I am. Ooh, diamond horse armor. I'll take that. Can I shoot him just for fun? See, he's triggered by the sound, not by me, so I don't think he cares about me. I think he just cares about if I make sound, right? Oh, look at him. Ah, big stupid. Big stupid head. Oh, no, he knows where I am. He's coming for me. No, I think he's just stupid. Look at him. See, if I make noise to, to land over there. Is he gonna go over there, or is he gonna try to come and kill me? Oh, nope, he's not dumb. Okay. Well, he's a little dumb. What? You're not supposed to be here. That's not even fair. I wonder, can he hear the sound of me getting damaged? Oh, he doesn't like the spiders. Look at him. He's mad. Yeah, take him out. Take him out, Warden. Get those spiders. Ooh, I'll take another Swift Sneak 3 and Impaling. Ooh, and a music disc. I don't think I have this one. Horse armor, I guess I'll take just because it's kind of rare. But we should be okay. Let's see if we can land right. I wanted to land on that wool, but it didn't work. Okay, guess we're gonna have to speed run these chests. Anything good up here? We've only got a couple seconds. Impaling 3. I'll take it. Okay, this isn't too bad. Oh. That was bad. Saddles, I don't need. I have enough for the raid farm. I don't really need most of this. I think I pretty much got everything we came for, but I'll do one more sweep of some chests. Ooh, 2 enchanted golden apples. Look at that. That's pretty rare. Where is this warden? Is he still coming for me? Like, where are you, dude? Oh, there he is. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, let's fly in this direction really far, and then we should be okay. Sorry, King. Better luck next time. My chests are so full. I just have to use these chests outside my house as storage. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, let's get Swift Sneak on my pants, because this is a really nice enchantment to have. There we go. Look at us swiftly sneaking. Yeah. Well, my friends, that's all for this episode. I really appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Up until now, I've been living like a peasant. We're nearly on day 400 of this hardcore world, and this is our starter house. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's bad, it's just a little bit small and it doesn't really showcase all the amazing things we've accomplished. Plus, I've run out of storage area and the entire outside has just become my storage room. So today, we're going to transform our starter base into a massive mansion. I've actually never built a proper mansion before in Minecraft, so this should be a fun project. I do still really enjoy this location just because it's got these beautiful mountains in the background, and I have this nice big flat area here we can expand out, so I am going to still build my house here. So that means that for this house, we're going to destroy it. Alright, well, we've got that done, and I just moved all of my items to these chests, but then I realized that these chests will probably have to get moved as well. So what we're gonna do now is expand this area a lot more so we have more room to work with. Alright, so here I've got a pretty large platform to work with, and unfortunately I'm going to have to move all of these chests now. Besides that, I think what I'm going to do is use some of this dirt I have now, and we're going to make an outline for this mansion out of dirt just to get a good general shape of the whole thing. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good general shape. We have the main large middle area, and then we have these 2 wings on either side, and the size I wanted fit perfectly because I don't have to move these chests. But now, we've got to do some resource gathering. The roof I want to make out of smooth deep slate, and so we'll be okay with that because we have a ton of deep slate from mining. However, I also want to implement some quartz in the house. The main part of the house is going to be white, made out of quartz and diorite, and I don't really have any quartz. So let's get ourselves lots and lots of quartz. Okay, so I pretty much gathered blocks of quartz until I had a full inventory. Maybe I should have brought a shulker with me. But I think this is enough quartz, at least to get a decent start on the house, because we're also going to combine it with some other blocks. I just have to figure out how to get back to my house. I'm also going to need some spruce wood, so let's clear off this mountain. Alright, that should be good. Well, let's build a mansion. Okay, we've got a good general shape started here, so let's start filling it in with more blocks and seeing what we can do to make this thing look truly amazing. Alright, we've got a pretty good outline going on, but I totally forgot that we are completely out of glass. So let's go take care of that. Alright, while we wait for the glass to smelt, let's work on some kind of roof for this thing. Alright, so we've got the roof done for the most part, so now what we're going to do is start adding the windows and also some details on the outside before we head to the inside and decorate it there. But I really like how this has turned out so far. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, I've done a good amount of work on the outside of the mansion, so let's do a little progress update. Here is where we're at so far, and I'm a big fan of this. I actually really like how the mansion's turned out. So if we look, I used a lot of spruce wood, spruce trapdoors and whatnot to outline the outside. I haven't done much with the back yet, or the sides. I'm not really 100% sure what to do with those. I'm mostly just focused on the front because that's what we're going to be looking at most of the time, but I really like what we've got going on here. I think it looks really good for these nice long windows. And also, being such a big house, I wanted to make sure it was properly lit up, so I made sure to put lots of windows everywhere, as well as even some skylights, windows on the roof here, and some windows on the side right here. I can even maybe turn this area into an upper floor if I want to, and I might do that in the future. As for the front, I have these two little garden areas. Now, right now what I have is just temporary. I just bone mealed the area to sort of see if I liked the idea, and I do. So what I'll probably do eventually is destroy all this grass and these flowers, and add some custom shrubs and flowers of my own. Also maybe add some flower pots on the windowsills here. And then I also added these fancy looking trees with this walkway right up to the front, sort of as the grand entrance, and I like how it looks. Overall, we're doing really good with this so far. And the inside I don't have decorated yet, but we just have the basic floor layout, and oh, I missed a piece of glass. We can see just how big this area is. So now what I'm gonna do is I need a lot of like niche items to decorate the inside of this, and to finish decorating the outside, I want, you know, items such as item frames, I want different fun flowers and shrubs, just anything I can use to decorate the inside. So what I'm gonna go do is really just go out into the world, explore, and see what I might need to use to decorate this house. I know I'll need clay for flower pots, I'll harvest my cow farm for some leather, and we'll see what else I can come up with. But I really like how it's turned out so far. Alright, I've got pretty much everything I need to decorate the house, so what I have here is I have some wool laid out for the outline. Here we're gonna have a dining room right next to a kitchen, and then over here I left a big space for the living room, as well as right over here we're going to have a custom aquarium. And then also, our basement is going to act as our storage room. So let's hollow this out first. Alright, so I wanted to get the storage room done just so that I had all of my chests inside of the mansion and not outside, so thankfully this is finally done, and now that this is done we can organize our items and get started on decorating the house above. Okay, I think first I want to start with the fish tank. Okay, this looks pretty fun, I'm cool with this. Now let's go grab some fish and some other things to put inside of here. I originally made it out of glass panes, but I had to opt for glass blocks because the panes didn't really do what I needed them to do. Alright, let's decorate this. Okay, so I had 14 fish. That means I need 14 name tags. Oh, look at this! That looks great. Oh, let's add some sea pickles, too. Oh my gosh. He's not happy with me. Okay, I think I got them all. Alright, the custom fish tank is completed. Next, what I want to work on is the kitchen. Okay, I think this completes it for the kitchen. I've never really decorated the inside of a house before, so this is my first time doing something like this, but I think it's okay. How'd you... Why are you all the way over here? What's going on with you? Well, I guess this one's not hurting anybody, so we can keep him. Alright, with the kitchen completed, let's get started on the dining room. Now what I'm thinking is I'd really like some sort of chandelier, but I don't really have... I don't know, I'd have to go pretty high up. Let's see. So let's start with a dining table. Perfect. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. The red theme. Now, I think what I'm going to do is grab some banners for a chandelier, as well as some banners for these chairs. So for everyone else's chair, I have red banners, but for these two, I have purple, since purple is kind of like the color of royalty, and it stands out a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, I think this will look good if we pretend these are plates and sort of like add food to them. Next, we have to get ourselves a nice living room. Alright, so I think for the most part, I have the inside completed. From the outside, here's what it looks like. You can definitely see in, and I like all the big windows. I feel like it makes it look a little fancy. But coming in here, I have different rooms sectioned off, and I like the way it turned out. We have our little living room, and I guess this could be like a TV, and right next to it, we have a small little library with a place to sit, and our aquarium. On the other side, we have this little area, and it was kind of blank. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to add, so what I did was I added some rare and valuable items of mine. I added my dragon egg, a dragon head we got, and then one of our elytras. And then over here, of course, we have the dining table where people can eat, and the kitchen. I do probably need a bedroom. I think I might add a second floor, but we'll see. I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy with where this is right now. And then down here, we have all of our storage. So, I've been a Minecraft YouTuber for about nearly 6 years now. And this is not only the largest house I've made, but actually, and I'm serious, the only house I've decorated on the inside. All my houses are always functional on the inside, and I never really bothered decorating it, so this was my first time doing something like this. Took a lot of inspiration offline, but I like the way it turned out. I'm probably going to add some more rugs and carpet and some more lighting around here so I can get it better lit sometime soon, but for now, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's also very open, so I might benefit from sectioning it off with some walls. Except a home isn't complete without some occupants. There should hopefully be some cats around the village, and then I know a location where we might be able to get some dogs. Okay, here's one. Let's see if we can get close to him. He might just run away too fast. Yes! Okay, we got one cat. Let's take him back. Okay, I want you on the couch. Okay, I collected some more bones. I didn't have too many, actually, but it's okay. Oh, hello? Do you want to be my friend? Ooh, there's another one. Okay, come here. Okay, we got two. I'm good with that. Let's head back home now. Okay, and there we go. Now, I named all of my fish myself, but I didn't really give you guys any chance to name anything, so I'll leave this one up to you. If you have any good name suggestions for our cat friend here or our dogs, let me know down in the comments below. I'll probably just pick the names I like the best. Okay, I like that a lot better. Okay, now what we've got to do is blend in this platform a bit, because right now it doesn't look too good. Alright, and with that, the mansion of JWhisp is finished. That's all for this episode, my friends. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That's all for this episode. My name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next one. It's the holiday season, and with hopes of getting on Santa's nice list, we're going to recreate the North Pole inside of our world. Right past our nether portal here, we have a big snowy biome. In the middle of the biome, we have this little village here, and I think this would be the perfect place to make it. We're going to have a giant Christmas tree, Santa's workshop, an ice skating rink, and more, all inside of hardcore Minecraft. I think what I want to do is have a big Christmas tree in the center of this entire thing, and then make all of the builds around the center Christmas tree. But in order to make the tree, we're gonna need some materials. Alright, before we build this tree, let's clear out some of this area just so we have a nice place to work with. Okay, I actually think right where this is about the perfect spot. Alright, let's get started on the Christmas tree. Alright, that's good for the Christmas tree to start off with, so let's go grab some items from our base so that we can decorate it. Okay, actually, while I'm back at the base, let's take 2 sheep out of this farm and make a couple automatic wool farms. I'm gonna make one for white wool and one for red wool because I want to put some candy canes around this village once we're done. Okay, now we just need some sheep in here. How do I let 2 of you out without all of you getting out? We got 1. Okay, we got him. So basically, oh, that's how the farm works. So when the sheep eat the grass, there's a little observer that notices the change in the block, which then activates this dispenser to shoot out some shears, shearing the sheep, and then putting the wool in the chests for us. And then we've got the escapee. Now that that's done, let's go grab some decorations for our Christmas tree. I'm not really sure how I want to decorate this, so I'm just gonna grab some different items that might look nice, and we can just test some things out. Okay, I really like how the tree looks so far. I might add some more in the future, but for now, I think this is good. I also wanted to add some presents to the bottom, and I was trying to figure out what kind of block could I use to almost look like a bow wrapped on top of the gift, and amethyst crystals were pretty much perfect. Okay, so next I think it would be really cool to have like a pretty fun ice skating rink. So let's go over here to these icier biomes and collect some ice. So, Minecraft has packed ice, which will melt from light sources, but we can take packed ice and make blue ice, and blue ice will not melt from light sources. Plus, it looks kind of fun. Okay, so let's hollow out a nice area for this rink. Okay, I think this is a good size. I need a lot more blue ice. Okay, now that my pickaxe is almost broken, I hope we have enough. Okay, we're almost there. You know what? We're gonna need a lot more snow for this, so I think we could use a snow farm. I also am definitely going to need to repair my pickaxe. Okay, I'm gonna do this slightly away from the village. Oh, it did work. What should I name this snowman? Let me know in the comments. So now I should be able to just... yes. There we go. This farm is great. Alright, I'm cool with the current design of the ice skating rink, so next what I want to do is create a fairly large house for Santa to live in. Santa's deserving of a pretty nice house, and then we'll transform the other village houses into smaller houses for the villagers. But I'm not sure how much space I'm gonna need, so just in case, I'm going to completely level out this hill here. Okay, we've got a nice big area here. I will admit, it's kind of ugly with all these exposed blocks, and I had no idea there was so much sand in taiga biomes. Anyways, hopefully it'll snow in the future and cover this all up, but for now, let's build a house that Santa can live in. Alright, I think we've got a pretty good general house here, but what we need to do is decorate it with some festive looking decorations. Okay, so I've done a little bit of decorating work with Santa's house, and I want to do more, but I had an idea. So I planted a few spruce trees around, but I think what I want to do is outline what I'll have as the village using spruce trees. Shorter spruce trees in the front and larger ones in the back. That way we know the general shape of the area we want. Because after that, we're just going to fill it in. We're going to fill it in with candy canes and lights and houses for the villagers and make this look like an amazing Christmas village. Okay, so after like half an hour of tree planting, here's where we're at. I actually really enjoy the look of this. I think when you outline your villages with trees like this, with the smaller ones in the foreground and the larger ones in the background, it creates this nice atmosphere and you sort of feel like you're enclosed in a small little village. It actually snowed a little too much, I think. Now all the ground is covered in snow. The only part that looks really ugly that I'm gonna have to adjust is this. Not the sides of the, you know, sandstone and stone. They're not covered up, so I'm gonna have to switch it for dirt. Now, as for these villagers, I've been periodically giving them bread, and instead of decorating the inside of Santa's house, I actually just put as many red beds as I can make with the rest of my leftover wool. And it's almost acting like an automatic villager breeder, and they're just breeding and creating more. So, we're gonna need some little houses for these villagers. So what we're gonna do is use some of our spruce wood and oak wood and dot some fun houses for these villagers around here, while also taking down the houses they already have, because these aren't really that good looking. Alright, and here we have it. The villagers' houses are completed. I went for multiple different styles of houses, and now this is starting to really look like the winter wonderland that we want. I decided to leave a few of the original villagers' houses over here just because these two I really didn't mind. I think the design of these is pretty okay, and I have nothing against them. Actually, I lied to you all, because I'm a big fat liar. What we're going to do is probably remove this candy cane in these two village houses, flatten out this land a bit more, and in its place, we are going to create Santa's workshop. We have Santa's house, but you know, Santa can't make toys and deliver them all over the world without his workshop. So let's make ourselves a little bit of room. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to experiment with some different blocks, some different builds, and come back here and see what finalized design I want for this. I'm not going to have a lot of room to make it massive, but I should be able to make it a decent size. Alright, so overall I'm really satisfied with how this came out. This front part was really hard to mess with without it looking like Among Us, but I think it's okay. Now what I'm going to do is on the inside I am going to actually decorate this. We're going to add maybe some toys or some fun things that would make it look like elves are working in Santa's workshop, and maybe like a big conveyor belt full of presents. I think that'll be pretty cool. Alright, so inside of the workshop here I added some presents like we have around the tree. Also added a little assembly line to sort of like mimic toys being made. Thought this was pretty fun. And then, I don't know, just some other fun stuff. What I do want to do now, though, is I want to go around and add some snowmen. I feel like, come on, snowmen, not only do they look fun and fit the theme, but they add some life. I like when my villages actually have a lot of villagers or iron golems or things like that. It just makes it feel more alive. Plus, hopefully they can cover up some of the bare patches that don't have snow on them. Okay, wait, I have a really fun idea. So if this is Santa's house, I do this. Okay, and then I do this. We have Santa's sleigh. Okay, so let's grab some horses and see how that looks. So, I'm gonna try something. I don't know. Can I do this? Oh, I guess I can. So will this horse still be able to follow me is the question. I think there's another way I can do this. I'm about to take a really big risk here, guys. Okay? Are you ready? Oh. Let's try that again. Okay, I guess I'll walk them to the village. Ah, look at that! And without the horse armor, you two look absolutely perfect. These guys definitely need some good reindeer names. Even though they're not reindeer, I definitely want to name them after the 7 reindeer, so what do you guys think their names should be? Unfortunately, no one's really looking like a Rudolph. Okay, so we're nearly done with the village here, but there's something else I want to do. So, because of the nature of this village, I don't want to put a giant wall around it because I feel like it will ruin the look, but without a wall and without tons of light sources, because I don't want the snow to melt, these villagers aren't very safe. So I think what a good idea is right inside of here, maybe? Let's do it inside of here. What I want to do is actually have a secret hidden underground villager breeder. This way the villagers have a place where they can breed and pretty much create a continuous supply of villagers, so I don't have to worry about them dying off. I know I could just create some iron golems or something, but I think this is the best bet because every time it's nighttime, I am losing a few villagers and I'm giving them some food, which is making them breed a bit more, but I think it would be easier to do this whole thing just by letting them do it themselves. Plus, for a villager breeder, we need a farm, and a farm isn't gonna really look good or fit with the theme above ground, so we can have the farm underground and no one's gonna know. Alright, so here we go. I at least wanted to make it look a little bit nice for them, and I like it. So, I was gonna actually say I'm not sure if these villagers would go above ground during the day, but looks like that's exactly what they want to do, which is perfect. This is exactly what we need. Now that they have access to food, and they also have access to these beds, it should make it so that they start to breed more villagers up until all those beds are full, and it should hopefully keep a steady supply of villagers in our Christmas village. And that concludes our Christmas village. We have Santa's sleigh next to his own personal house. Here we have the workshop where all of the elves, or villagers, can make some toys for the world. I really like the candy cane decorations around everywhere too. I would add some light to them to light up the village a bit more, but I don't want to add too many light sources because it's just going to melt all of the snow, and I like the look of the snow. So that's all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you all also enjoy your holiday season and have a lot of really good time with your family. But my name is JWhisp. That is all for today's video, and I was... Excuse me. I'm trying to say goodbye. That is all for today's video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Can you leave me alone? We've accomplished a lot in our hardcore world. We've made a giant mansion, tons of farms, a massive nether portal, and even the North Pole. Despite all of those crazy accomplishments, I don't have one of the most basic farms in Minecraft that everyone should have in their world. I do not have an iron farm. It's almost embarrassing for me to say that we're this far in the world, already on day 515, and we have not created an iron farm. I just haven't needed too much iron. All the iron I've needed, I've been able to get in caves from mining. But I have some pretty fun projects coming up soon that I'll need a lot of iron for. So today, we're gonna make ourselves an awesome iron farm. I wanna build a giant iron factory with tons of layers, and it'll spawn so many iron golems. We'll get more iron than we'll ever need. Unfortunately, we are going to need a lot of glass. All the other materials I think I have for this farm, but glass is something I'm always lacking on. Not sure how much we'll need, but I'll try to collect a few stacks worth. You know, I was thinking about something the other day. When did stone brick become like the gold standard of building farms in Minecraft? Like, I understand stone brick is a pretty good looking block. However, it seems like for the longest time, everyone just uses it to make every single farm in Minecraft. But there's so many other good looking blocks that are also easy to collect and can still conduct redstone, so I don't know why people use them. I don't know, just a weird thought I had. Let me know your favorite block to use down in the comments below. I'm just curious what people like to build with. Okay, we need a good place to build this, so while some of this sand smelts into glass, let's flatten out a nice area for this farm. I'm really not sure how big it's gonna need to be, so I'll clear out a pretty large area just in case. Alright, so let's start first off with building the base of this thing. This might collect a lot of iron, so I just want to make sure I have a ton of chests. Okay, in case you want to follow along, basically all I did is, I made a tube. Minecraft farms surprisingly let you actually have a lot of liberty with how you make them. Once you sort of understand the spawning mechanics, this glass in the front isn't a great shape. That's better. Yeah, once you understand basic spawning mechanics, it's pretty easy to make farms. So now I'm gonna take my glass and build out 16 blocks in each direction with these 3-block wide sort of runways of glass. Next, on the edge of these platforms, what I'm gonna do is build these like 5x5 platforms out of deep slate bricks. Deep slate bricks are my act of rebellion against everyone using stone bricks. But yeah, these are just gonna act as little platforms where we'll put some beds and some villagers, and then they will spawn iron golems for us.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, there we go. go down to our automatic wool farm and grab some wool for some beds. Okay, now that we've got all the beds set up, it's time for the fun part. The fun part being we have to get 5 villagers in each of these little containers. However, it actually won't be too bad because what we can actually do is just put 2 villagers in each of these, and that'll be enough. All we have to do is give them some bread or some food like potatoes, and they'll just breed on their own. And my villager breeder isn't too far away, so we won't have to build a crazy long tunnel. Okay, I think this should be good to get the villagers in here. I'm hoping they won't overshoot, but let's test it out. It's okay, I've got a pretty healthy population of villagers. Okay, we only need 1 more villager, so if we can just get 1 more on the tracks, we should be okay. Come on. Okay, it worked. There we go. Let's follow him along for the ride. But it worked, so let's grab this really fast, and then let's see if we can push you. Get in there. Okay, and then I'll give them just a little bit of bread so they can start to do their thing, and we should be all good. Look at that. Come on. Make us a 3rd villager. There we go. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, for each of these little villager containers, I'm just going to build it up a little bit and put a roof on them with deep slate bricks. As I'm building the farm, I'll just periodically come in here and give them bread so that hopefully they make some more villagers. Okay, and with that, we're making some good progress. Now I need to grab some water, some gates, some lava, and I think some more glass. There we go. And then I should be able to just put lava. Okay, they all open? Okay, good. Let's do this. I'm really struggling with this. There we go. So the iron golems will eventually find their way down there where they will no longer exist. So if I go like this. Okay, with that done, I'm now gonna outline these little glass layers with deep slate bricks. Okay, now I'm going to build up all these deep slate outlines with 1 layer of glass, and then 1 layer of, I think I'll do deep slate walls. Okay, so now I want to get the water set up first, so I think I should be able to do this. And then fence gates here. Will they continue to be pushed? Let's test it out. So pretend I'm an iron golem, and I just spawned. No. Actually, I think this will work. Because the iron golems will eventually move, right? And then they'll get pushed. I think this will work. Okay. So, I might have messed up a little bit. Is this maybe 1 block too short? What if I just do this? That solves the problem. I thought I had these all a good measurement, but I guess not. Well, we have an iron golem spawning. I guess the only issue I have is that these villagers don't want to stay. So I'm gonna have to fix this water and then fix this side. Okay, don't. Okay, so when I wake up, hopefully everything is okay. Okay, I think I've got it fixed. The only issue is I don't think these villagers can access this bed now. So 1 villager in each of these doesn't have access to a bed, and I think the villagers have to be bound to a bed in order for iron golems to spawn. I guess I'll know if it worked or not if once we continue working on this farm, there's still iron golems spawning or not. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I did, but I put the beds back to their original position with the foot of the bed facing outwards. Another night passed by, and for some reason, it's fine. And immediately, golems are spawning again. So, I don't really know what I did to fix it, but I fixed it. Okay, now as for you. Oh, there we go. Are you stuck for the same reason? Oh, I'm gonna die. Let's see, why are you stuck? Just not want to go? You shouldn't be able to swim against water like this. Why can't I push you? Do you spawn partially in the block, maybe? Okay, well, now I've got the issue of why are these iron golems stuck? Maybe I have to raise each layer of glass 1 block higher. Let's try that. Okay, I think... So that villager worked. The issue is, for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix this, these villagers are spawning like half in the glass and half not. And the reason I put... Oh, he's good now. Okay. The other villagers were like spawning like... They were like half in the glass block, half not in the glass block. I'm not sure why that was happening, but it happened nonetheless. And then what's happening with you? Oh, you are able to swim up here? Okay, you know what? I might just have to replace all of these walls with glass. I just wanted to put the walls because I thought it looked pretty. But I guess not. So if you look under this iron golem's feet, you see some particles as well as underneath that iron golem. It seems like what the issue is for some reason these iron golems are spawning half in the glass blocks and half not. But all they need is a little bit of time, and then they eventually get themselves unstuck, it seems like. Little by little, I am remedying this iron farm to make it better. But yeah, we're spawning iron golems, so we at least know that it's working. I wonder if I make these boxes 7 by 7 instead of 5 by 5, if that will help? Let's try that. And what I did we got 2 of them. What I did actually worked. So let me show it off. Here is the new design. I made these the inside part is 5 by 5. The outside ring is about 7 by 7, and what I did was I angled them like this so that entities are pushed in, but it seemed like the golems just wanted a 5 by 5 spawning platform. I thought 3 by 3 would be enough. This iron golem farm is a pretty popular design. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers use it, and a lot of other YouTubers do the 3 by 3 spawning platform, and I guess they just do it wrong, not to slander anyone. But we have that, and what makes it so great, what makes this farm so great, is what we can do is make this multiple layers to make it an ultimate iron farm. As you can see, it's definitely working so far. Yes, this is perfect. I've done everything I need to do to finally get this thing to work. And what we can do is put a thin ceiling above this, either out of glass or slabs, I don't know, whatever I want. And then we just need another layer of villagers, so good thing I kept my little roller coaster, and then another spawning platform on top. And with that, we can get an entire another layer to get double the iron. Let's see how the iron's going so far. We actually probably have a lot of junk in here, but okay. We have some iron, more iron, and some more iron. So yes, this farm actually, dang, this farm is working really well. Again, if you want to follow this design, you don't have to follow it exactly, but we just have these platforms, which were supposed to be 16 blocks, but I guess they're only 15 blocks away. And then we have a little platform with 5 villagers underneath, and then on top of it, we have a little spawning platform for the iron golems. So what I'm going to do now is grab some more materials from my base, and we are going to do the second layer. We're going to add an entirely second layer and get double the iron. Alright, this farm is starting to go pretty well. We have iron golems pretty much coming in, going in here, destroying themselves left and right. We're having more issues. You stuck? Oh, here you go. I'll help you get out. There you go. At first, the second layer wasn't working, and I was really concerned as to why the bottom layer was spawning so many iron golems, but not the top. But as soon as it was nighttime once, and then daytime again, it was all good. I just forgot that the villagers had to officially claim their beds. That's all I had to do, and now we have iron golems coming all over, and this is pretty awesome. This farm is going to get us a lot of iron. So this farm works great. The only downside is it doesn't look too great. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad. I tried to choose a color palette that would look nice, but it's kind of an eyesore, just, you know, right near our giant, beautiful mansion. Each of these chests pretty much have a stack of iron, and it hasn't even been that long, so this is definitely going pretty well for us. But let's do this. First, let's finally destroy this, we don't have to destroy the whole thing. I at least want to destroy all the bits that are, you know, pretty close to the farm. I'll try to collect as many of the drops as I can. Ah, look at this thing. I love it. You can even see the iron golems burning. I have a limited supply of rails. I need to pick these up. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess I don't even really need to collect my rails because, we have an unlimited source of iron now. Yeah, rails, you pretty much just need wood and iron, so I should be all set. Okay, I think what would be cool is if around this entire thing, we made a blast furnace, but like a giant blast furnace. Let's try to get an outline for this thing because we might also have to extend some of this platform. Okay, so this ginormous dirt frame we have here is going to be the size of this blast furnace. So this is going to be no small blast furnace. I mean, you're going to be able to see this thing from literally hundreds of blocks away. The total size of this is 50 blocks by 50 blocks. And that's the minimum size needed to cover this iron farm. So what we're going to have to do is make this entire thing a blast furnace, and then also on the ground, on the inside, as well as the ceiling, we're going to need to completely cover it with slabs or leaves or something like that so that mobs don't spawn and mess up the farm. Now, the most detailed part of the blast furnace is the front, and the sides are relatively, you know, just gray. So I think what I want to do is build the front first, and then from there, we'll build the sides afterwards once we know what we want the front to look like. I'm going to go to my house and collect pretty much whatever blocks I can find that I think would be good for a blast furnace. I'll set them up in some shulker boxes here, and we'll see what kind of magic we can do. Alright, so here's what I have here. I made the entire outside of the blast furnace, as well as I tried my best attempt at an iron ingot up top. I might remove this because, I don't know. It's hard to get the correct blocks I need to, one for one make a scale iron ingot that is the right color. I also went for the old design instead of the new design because I like it better. But then on this side, I have the frame for just one of the sides, and then I realized we're going to need a lot more materials. I used pretty much all the materials to build this front part. Thankfully, I do have like a sheep and wool farm, but I'm definitely going to need a lot more. So we'll have to make some sheep farms and wait for those to produce enough wool for us to completely finish this build. But the front is pretty much complete, and it's pretty much got the vibe I want. Building a blast furnace is definitely a little bit more difficult than I thought, but I think it turned out okay, and I'm a fan of it. I think it looks cool. I think if anything, these might just need to be a little bit lower, so let's see how that looks. Okay, there we go. I think that looks much more like a blast furnace. I just had the shape a little incorrect. So currently we're on day 603 of this world, because this project is taking a lot longer than I thought, but I'm curious, how much iron have we gotten during this time? Oh. Quite a bit. We're definitely not going to need any more. So yeah, I think 2 layers is plenty. We really don't need more than this because this is getting us a really nice... Look at this. This is crazy. Okay, well, I might not have enough materials to finish this entire frame, but what I can do is this. Okay, so I don't think I have to actually use slabs or leaves to spawn-proof this entire area. I think I can get away with just using my shovel because I don't believe that path blocks are spawnable blocks. I think since they're not a full block, mobs can't spawn on them? We'll have to test it out and see. This might ruin my shovel durability though. So if I'm correct, this entire area should officially be spawn-proof now. And then once we have, you know, have it filled in with all the wool we need, this whole area should be good to, only have iron golems spawn. So now that we have all this iron, let's do something fun. Oh, I love this farm. Okay, well, I don't have the actual beacon block yet, but we have the beacon. So now we've got an emerald beacon, an iron beacon. I have a lot of diamonds, but I don't know if I have enough for a diamond beacon. A gold beacon shouldn't be too hard to get. And as for a netherite beacon, I haven't even obtained a single piece of netherite in this world, so that might take us a little bit longer. Well, anyways, that's all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and all that good stuff. But my name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.